They shoot again. And Nene with the lay-in. Good.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Taken away by Nene. Here's Beal. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
It's Wall with the drive. And a missed layup. Utah leading by 4. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Jazz, number 1. The Wizards, 5th.
You can see the communication for both clubs has really improved. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals. They found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Wizards trail by 6. Left side, Pierce. The kick out to Wall. Back to Pierce. The Wizards working the ball around now. Towards top. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And that one's good. And that's 20 points for Mr. Clutch.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Beal dishes to Wall. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Wall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
It was Mr. Clutch. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field. Let's use this opportunity to look at some of the numbers for Nene. How the second half has shaped up for him. Averaging 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, and doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
And that one's good by Pierce.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like it.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Cantor, and he gets it to go. Cantor's got his first bucket in this one.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
Here's Pierce. Brooks pulls it in.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
He lobs it up.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Now here's Beal. Burks covering. Beal the pass to Pierce. Looking to end the run. Again, Pierce missing.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Talk about a terrific game for Mr. Clutch. 25 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them's going in.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Cantor. Trevor Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Hood's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Exum in for Alec Burks. And it's Miller penetrating. Gobert with the block. Here's Mr. Clutch. Webster covering. Nice shot by Gobert. And the Jazz lead by 17.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Miller kicks to Beal. He dishes it to Serafin. Feeds to Humphries. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Jazz leading by 17. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Hood. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Miller. Just 3 to shoot. Really left alone that time.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Wizards trail by 19. And he banks in the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And that one's good. Gobert's got 6.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Andre Miller with 15 seasons under his belt. He says he thinks he can play until he's 40. And I'll tell you, with his style of play, it doesn't seem like a stretch. He's low to the ground. He plays with a craftiness that really doesn't require a ton of speed. Andre Miller does a lot of things well on the floor, but he's not really a long-range shooter. So he needs the ball in his hands to be effective in your offense. The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
11 feet away. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beal with the steal. Miller outside. Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good D by Miller.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
For Washington, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. It could go. He nailed the buzzer beater.
Right between the eyes is how you would say it, Kevin. Fearless. What a tremendous play with the pressure at its absolute highest.
Phenomenal.
I'll tell you what, some players just live for the big moments, guys.
Coming up this Thursday, March 19th, Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz take on Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. You don't want to miss it.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
Favors plays the 4 with Cantor at the 5. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Mr. Clutch at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Well, guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes, sir. I mean, that would have been unheard of about a decade and a half ago, Kevin, seeing a guy bounce like that at his side.
Good point.
Times have changed, though. Guys, we got guards all over the league who can play way above the rim.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
11 seconds on the shot. 11.
Nene dishes to Pierce. 4 on the shot clock. Right side wall. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 21. Throws it up high. Deflects the pass. Tries to save it. Favors passes to Hayward. Back to Favors. Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Covered by Miller. To the middle. Here's Burks. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Gortat with the screen for Wall. Over to the wing. And here is Gortat. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. And he gets it to go. And it's 9 points for Wall.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Well, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Burks the pass to Mr. Clutch. Again, the Jazz score.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burks.
Yes, gentlemen, Gordon Hayward declining Utah's extension offer going into last season, and it paid off. They ended up matching a 4-year, $63 million offer sheet from the Hornets. As Coach Quinn Snyder said, at 24, he's a vet for our team, the youngest team in the league. He provides leadership. He's a playmaker, too. Guys, he did not come cheap.
No, a young swingman who certainly has his fans around the league, Doris. Thanks. And Gortat kicks to Wall. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today. They've needed him.
Burke, he's checked in for Mr. Clark. So make substitution. Jazz leading by 19 points. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Book. There's the bucket. Good.
Looking to go inside here. That's a good way to try to chip away at this lead. I mean, it's kind of like in football, the running game. Power that thing into the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Here's Wall, and Washington again with the bucket.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, let's take a look now. Dante Exum's numbers. A breakdown since the All-Star break. He's around 6 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
It's Wall with the drive. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Chicago. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Washington, quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
I think for the Wizards, you know, it has not been the kind of season they had mapped out for themselves. Their sights were definitely set a little higher than what they've achieved.
Well, it's not been a total disaster, Clark. They're still perched in a spot where they can make a move, but they're going to have to do so pretty quickly.
And he gets the bucket. Humphries has got his second bucket of the night.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Pass to Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 21.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
They set the pick. It's Wall with the drive. Rebounded by the Jazz. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lets the 3 fly. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. A dominant.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes.